Good evening, friends. So today we are going to make a Szechuan chutney for storing it in the fridge for later use. So mostly the Chinese dishes like the chicken Szechuan and then chili chicken, all those dishes you can use this Szechuan chutney, and you can store it for up to 2 months to 3 months. So for that we need some amount of mainly 100 grams. Here I have taken 100 grams of chilies. So those are the Kashmiri red chilies, or which is not very spicy or hot, or you can use the bedki chilies also. So those are also not very hot, but it adds nice color to the whole spicy solution. Then the oil choice here is the vegetable oil, and along with that I have some sesame oil. So Chinese foods with sesame flavor is really awesome, and authentic Chinese dishes they use the sesame as much as possible. Then we have taken here some amount of coriander leaves and the coriander stems. Always prefer the celery for making your sauce more flavorful, or the chutney more flavorful. Use celery. If celery is not available, then use the coriander stem. You will get the almost the same result. Main differentiator of any Szechuan chutney or the Szechuan sauce, that is the Sichuan pepper. Actually, guys, let me tell you, Szechuan chutney and Szechuan sauce both are different. So for sauce, there is slightly different process, which I'll cover some other day. We don't need a thin paste or the fine paste of the garlic. I have chopped it, and I have chopped it roughly. Then ginger. So it's a combination of ginger, garlic, and the chilies with the sweet and sour taste. So it's nice. So always try to keep some of the gingers in pieces, so that it when you bite it, you get a different kind of flavor. Some Indian spices like cardamom and the cinnamon stick, if you are using it as a whole, then you have to remove it. Otherwise you can blend it with the chilies that I have already soaked, and I am going to put it in the mixer. Then some amount of vinegar. So white vinegar is fine. If you have citric acid, that is also fine. And at the end we will add some ketchup, because tomato flavor always adds a nice experience to any sauce, and it is already a thickened part. And at the end I will use slurry of the cornstarch. You use this star anise for a nice flavor. So that's it, guys. Let us quickly begin the process and quickly make the video. The mixer is perfect and consistent enough. At this stage, let us add the Sichuan powder that I grounded in my stone grinder. Mix it well. Lower the heat at the time of mixing. Friends, I have not put any salt till now. Now I am going to put some salt. Friends, it's very hard for me to tell you the amount and everything. I always guess, and from the experience itself I make the foods. So every time I won't be able to describe you the amount in tablespoon or grams or anything. But in some recipes which are very specific, definitely I will try to explain the grams, or especially for the baked items or some Indian dishes. Now I will add our Indian celery, that is our coriander. Be generous on the coriander side. Mix well, give stir, add water, and then cover. Till now it is we have not added any water. Let it release some oil, the vegetable oil. Guys, let me uncover it, and I can see that the chili paste has started releasing its oil. Now is the right time to add the soya sauce and add the water at the end. Don't add water in this stage. So guys, if you want, then you can remove these slices of chili. So I am adding the soya sauce here to bring a dark color. So again, let us mix it well. And now it's time to add the sugar and the vinegar. Friends, you can see the consistency of the chili paste is darkened enough. So let us add the vinegar here and sugar. In case of Chinese food, Chinese people believe that if sweetness is not there in their food, then it's not a complete food. It should be spicy, but at the same time it should be little sweeter. I am putting fair amount of water, and you can see the color that is gradually getting added. Give a good stir. Let us cover it. Friends, you can see that the solution is boiling now. So let us keep it boiling until it becomes thick. Finally, we will add the cornstarch and we will finish the process. So friends, here is the consistency of the chutney now. So let me stir it, and we will add our slurry of the cornstarch, and we will take the process towards finalization. Give a stir, increase the heat, and finally we will add some 1 or 2 spoon of sesame oil, because sesame oil is a sign of authentic Chinese preparations, and it adds a fantastic flavor at the end when you make something with that particular sauce. So let us add our sesame. Many people don't prefer the smell of the sesame. So if you don't wish to put the sesame or you wish to add the sesame, that is also fine. But I prefer to make a dish as authentic as possible. So I put the sesame oil, and finally I'll add here is my tomato ketchup. Let us add little water. So friends, you can see the final color of the Szechuan chutney, and let us quickly plate it in a white bowl so that the color becomes more evident, and you can understand the density of the red color. So friends, look at the color and the final presentation of our Szechuan chutney. So friends, if you really like the process of making the Szechuan chutney, please like, share and comment. And if you need to know anything, obviously comment. I'll try to get back to you. And thank you so much for watching this video from beginning to end, and stay safe during this time. Good night.